Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon, assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Sports Extra. I'm your host Ahmed Nawaz with the latest roundup of sports today. Let's take a look at what we're discussing. First of all, we talk about something very, very special. When it comes to wrestling, Pakistan has got a huge fan base, and I think each and every one of us has some way or the other imitated ourselves to be a wrestler, one way or the other. But then again, when it comes to the professional side of it, there are a lot of people who are making amends for that as well. So I'm going to be introducing you to a gentleman who made his debut in 2018 in a professional wrestling circuit. His upcoming fight is against an Indian opponent, so it gets even more special, coming from a Pakistani's perspective as well. He's of course also the first ever Saudi-born Pakistani professional wrestler who got his wrestling training from the American wrestler Kalisto, twice United States champion, one-time cruiserweight champion. Fantastic aura for him as well, the masked legend. And of course, I think a lot to be put into perspective. So if he's getting training from there, so you can certainly, know how much he's grown as a wrestler as well. So we talk about his career and we celebrate it, and of course also know the preparations for the upcoming fight as well. Then we move on and we discuss the ICC Champions Trophy 2025. The delegation of the International Cricket Council is going to visit Pakistan to review the preparations. The event is going to start on the 19th of February next year. 6-member delegation will include senior officials. The team will visit Rawalpindi, then they will move on to Lahore and then Karachi, which are the three venues for the ICC Champions Trophy 2025. So we'll talk about our preparation updates and everything that is to talk about there as well. Then we move on to the Asian Hockey Champions Trophy. Pakistan to face Japan tomorrow. Green shirts lock horn with India on the 14th. They clash against South Korea, ended in a 2-2 draw. So two games that they played ended in a 2-2 draw. So we talk about hockey as well. And of course, as far as I talked about the ICC delegation, there is also another news I'll share with you regarding cricket in detail as well. So of course, now we move on to our first segment, and before I introduce the fantastic gentleman that we have, let's just give you those goosebumps in this report.
Ather Zahid, born on September 13, 1995 in Al-Ahsa, Saudi Arabia, made his professional wrestling debut in 2018. He is the first ever Saudi-born Pakistani wrestler, having received his training from American WWE superstar Kalisto. Ather is recognized for his commanding presence and exceptional physical abilities. Standing tall at 6'5", his height and athleticism contribute to his formidable reputation in the ring. His impressive skills and electrifying performances have quickly propelled him up the ranks in the wrestling world. Ather's journey to the top has been marked by significant victories, most notably his defeats of Saudi wrestling champions Naif Al-Mutari and Turki Al-Sheikh in thrilling, high-profile matches in Saudi Arabia as he prepares for the highly anticipated World Championship match between Pakistan and India in Nepal. Ather is set to make even greater strides. This match is not just about personal achievement, it's about representing his nation on an international stage, furthering his legacy and elevating the profile of Pakistani wrestling globally.
There you have it, all you need to know about this fantastic gentleman in studios with us, joining us, and let me say it out loud, the REW champion who joins us today is Mr. Ather Zahid. Assalamu alaikum, Ather. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Walaikum salam. I'm absolutely fine. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much for taking out time, first of all. I mean, it's been fantastic, but it becomes a bit of a cliche question. Like I said, that a wrestler lives inside of all of us, when we were growing up. Absolutely. But you managed to bring it, to the outside world as well. So the cliche question does become, talk us through your journey where you decided that, man, I'm going to take this professional.
First of all, thank you so much for having me on your show. And basically my father was a huge wrestling fan, so he used to watch wrestling. Like there was a era of VCR cassettes, so he used to bring those cassettes to the home and play it on TV. So I was also watching with him. Our whole family is a wrestling fan, so I thought that why don't I pursue this wrestling business as my profession. So from there it's all started. So I took a training from my WWE coach Kalisto. So he trained me. So Alhamdulillah, I'm a champion today, and it's all going great.
Well, the interesting part is about your coach as well. I mean, he's got a glorious history himself in WWE wrestling and then moving on to other platforms as well. Like I said, a twice United States champion, a cruiserweight champion. He's been I think one of the biggest mystery for the world of wrestling as well. How was it that, you know, that sharing of knowledge, all that experience from WWE when it came to you? What was the process like, you know, when you realized that, you know, to become professional, this is what I have to put in towards wrestling as well?
Basically, being a professional wrestler, it's all about hard work, passion, dedication, consistency. So it's not like you went to the ring and learned 2 or 4 moves and become a wrestler. So it's a lot hard work. So Kalisto has taught me eye-opening stuff. Never like he's one of the best trainer ever. So he's a high flyer himself, 2-time United States champion. So yeah, I learned a lot from him. So all eyes are on me. So basically, the next match I'm having with an Indian. So he's preparing me for that as well. So inshallah, I'm gonna bring the world title home from Indian and make you all proud. And yeah,
inshallah, it becomes an extra bit of an adrenaline rush when we're facing India, doesn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And your championship says fight or die. You were just explaining to me off air as well, but do tell our viewers as well what this belt and this fight or die mean to the universe as well.
Basically, whoever the fight or die champion is, he got a responsibility on himself that whenever someone challenges you, you can't back out from them. Either you accept the challenge or either you die. Its name itself says fight or die, lado ya maro. So you can't say no to any challenge. So now Indian has challenged me, so I'm going to Nepal to face him, defend my title, and inshallah I will make you all proud and make my country proud.
Absolutely. You know, next time we have you, you're defending your title, and hopefully we celebrate that as well.
Absolutely.
But you know, just for the viewers' perspective as well, we always read that disclaimer, you know, in wrestling, don't try this at home. So that was very important. And what people need to understand that this is a professional business. It's not just the entertainment label that people said. That's why I think it's very important that we discuss your training regime as well on a daily basis, the diet you go through, the training you're going through as well, what kind of routine you follow. And then I think the most important part of it is injuries and how to come back from those injuries, not just physically, but mentally staying, you know, very strong and keeping your head in as well.
Basically, yeah, being a professional wrestler requires you to have a lot of heavy diet. Basically, my diet consists of 4,500 calories. There is like 350 gram of protein, 400 gram of carbs, and 100 gram of fat. So it's a kind of balanced diet. So you have to take it on a daily basis, and all the diet you take, it's get utilized in the ring. So yeah, it's all about diet and proper training with the right techniques. And yeah, you have to keep yourself mentally as well, mentally good as well. So it's all about techniques and being mentally.
And how many hours of training do you go through on a daily basis?
Yeah, basically we go through training 5 hours a day. It's like 3 hours ring training and 2 hours gym. And for the ring training, it's every other day we have. So you need rest every day, every other day. So it's like 3 times in a week, 5 hours a day.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, when you talk about that training routine, it's very, very pertinent to mention that it's an extensive one as well. But you know, when you talk about the structure of wrestling, even in Saudi Arabia, there's a huge fan following, Ather, and I want you to highlight that fan base as well for our viewers.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia loves professional wrestling. So yeah, I have never seen any country much more
obsessed
fans
with it,
obsessed with wrestling. So even like Saudis are crazy for wrestling. Yeah, I have no words for this. Yeah,
well,
love wrestling.
you know, it's not just about the wrestling itself or winning a championship. I think part of being a wrestler is that you have to have a personality full of swagger as well. So how's that project been for you? You know, considering all the gimmicks outside ring, the entrance and everything. How's the planning and execution over there as well?
Yeah, basically, you know, professional wrestling requires a lot. Like you have to be charismatic, you have to get it factor, and you have to be like different than others. Every wrestler is different than others. You can't be the same like everyone. So it's all like you have to see what suits you, what suits you and what's better for you. So what people loves about you. So in wrestling there is a concept, a heel and face, hero and villain. So you have to decide what character suits you. So it's all about entertainment and techniques and.
So are you still playing the hero up till now?
Yeah, for Pakistan, absolutely.
Yeah, so only time tells when you convert into a villain eventually in the later part of your career.
But for my next match, I don't know, anything can happen with the Indian. So I cannot guarantee what I'm going to do to him in Nepal. So I can.
I think simple. You just need to let your beast out in that.
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
everybody's expecting for it to end as soon as it started. Because like I said, that there is a special adrenaline rush. So you've spent a bit of time in Pakistan now as well. You've been going around from government ranks and meeting people as well. What's the general perception like when they realize that they're talking to a champion of wrestling?
Yeah, they love me as a champion. They said like we are proud of you, and all they have moral supported me. And yeah, they're we are building more sports, different sports in Pakistan. So yeah, it's great, alhamdulillah. So
well, our final question to you is going to be, what's your message to your countless fans out there, especially who are really focused on your title defense in Nepal?
yeah, I would like to say to all my fans that support me for my match. It's scheduled on 4th of October 2024, and I will make my country proud. I will make you all proud. So keep watching me and keep supporting me. So inshallah, I will make you all proud.
Absolutely. Well, Ather, we're all very proud of you. Thank you very much for taking out time. And
Thank
I
you so
think
much.
On behalf of the entire nation, we want to wish you best of luck. But we just want to let you know as well that all of us are standing at ringside in letter and spirit. So you can always believe that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
very
having me.
much.
Thank
That
you.
was Ather Zahid, and I'm sure that once he steps into the ring in Nepal, it's going to be a nightmare for his opponent as well. And welcome back to Sports Extra. Now we move on to our segment of cricket. Let's take a look at this very special report.
Former Pakistan captain Sarfaraz Ahmed has disclosed his future as a player after being named as the mentor of the Dolphins side for the Champions One Day Cup, which is scheduled to be held in Faisalabad from 12th to 29th September. Out of the 5 mentors announced for the Champions Cup, Sarfaraz is the most active Pakistani player. The 37-year-old described this as a great learning opportunity for him and confirmed that he would be available for domestic and international duties. Sarfaraz Ahmed, renowned for his leadership skills and wicket-keeping skills, brings a wealth of experience to the Dolphins. His achievements include captaining Pakistan to victories in ICC Champions Trophy 2017 and leading Pakistan to the #1 spot in the ICC team rankings.
There you have it, all you need to know about this initiative, of course, and one of the team being mentored by Sarfaraz Ahmed, who has been an excellent ambassador for cricket and an exceptional captain for Pakistan as well. In this report by Malaika, we got to know the details of his team as well. Time now to introduce our guest for our segment of cricket. There's many things happening. The Champions Trophy delegation visit is on the cards. PCB is holding a very, very important I think this would be one of the most important meetings regarding domestic structure on the 23rd. Then the decision of captaincy. A lot is looming. Joining us in studios, first of all, is first-class cricketer and cricket expert Kashif Majid. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum salam. Perfectly all right.
Thank you for joining us. We've also been joined by sports expert. He's an international cricket commentator, broadcaster, presenter, Asif Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, sir?
Walaikum assalam, Ahmed. I'm doing good.
Thank you for joining us. Now, Kashif, many things are happening. Amongst them is the delegation level visit for the Champions Trophy as well. They'll look at the preparations. Pakistan has been on a very strict timeline, but things are changing rapidly, and we're hoping that it proceeds very well.
Definitely, we are hoping, because after so much time, I guess a long time, we are hosting a multinational event, and that is Champions Trophy. So most probably, let's hope everything is perfectly all right till the Champions Trophy and the conclusion of the Champions Trophy, and let's hope to find a quality cricket happening in Pakistan. This is very important. And yes, talking about the timeline, it's a strict one. It's just not easy to manage everything, but I guess with this current regime in PCB, we'll definitely be doing quality stuff, and we'll be seeing a quality cricket happening in Pakistan.
Certainly, Asif, the timeline has been very important for Pindi, Karachi and Lahore for the upgradation of stadiums. It has been going on at a rapid pace. I think credit needs to be given there as well. But this delegation level visit is very, very important.
Well, Ahmed, before this, rumors were coming that Pakistan is moving the England series towards Dubai or maybe in Sri Lanka. But Pakistan Cricket Board and Chairman Pakistan Cricket Board clearly said that no, the Test series will be happening in Pakistan, in Multan at Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium. One thing. Secondly, that once again we have heard some news from Indian media. They were just shouting that India will not visit to Pakistan regarding Champions Trophy. But what happened actually, Chairman Pakistan Cricket Board clearly said and eliminated all kind of news, that fake news, that the all teams will visit Pakistan, including India, for the Champions Trophy. And that's why we are just preparing ourselves, and the renovation is going on at Karachi, Gaddafi Stadium, Rawalpindi, each and everything is going in a smooth way. So I think that the Champions Trophy will be a marquee event for Pakistan right after 1996 World Cup. It's the first time that Pakistan is hosting this ICC Champions event. So everyone is on the same page, and everyone, including media and the cricket lovers, the cricket fans, everyone is supporting Pakistan Cricket Board. And sideline, we're just watching that the Pakistan Champions Cup, it's happening in Faisalabad. I think it's a good initiative. Yes, you can talk about the system of the selection of the players. You can talk about some more thing. But overall, I think it's a good step.
Absolutely, a positive development. And I think Faisalabad fans have deserved to see cricket in their own city as well, and this should expand to other cities as well. Thank you very much, K. Asif Ahmed and Kashim Majid, for joining us. That wraps up Sports Extra. From me and the entire team, it's goodbye for now.